Do you guys feel that excitement in the air, ladies and gentlemen? You know what that means? It means Alyssa Mercante is upset. She's absolutely seething and she's angry right now for good reason. Kotaku Australia is shutting down. Now, I know we're all thinking right now, Eric, this ain't the real Kotaku. What are we celebrating about? Let me know when Mercante is officially unemployed. Well, you know what? This is just a small chink in the armor, guys. You know, when you see Rocky 4 and Rocky Balboa hits Ivan Drago in the face and he finally cuts his cheek, this is what we're seeing here. We're seeing a chink in the armor that is a sign of things to come. Trust me, this is a sign of things to come. Kotaku's been a mess for quite some time. In fact, gaming journalism has been a mess for quite some time, to the point where it needs to be revamped. It needs to be changed. These aren't even journalists at this point, guys. These are political activists that are cosplaying as gaming journalists. They're more interested in writing about their own woke agendas and their political narratives than actually writing about video games. They hate gamers, guys. They don't like you. They don't like me. They hate all of us. They're more focused on censoring people, like taking down Smash JT's website because they feel that it's a website that's intended to harass people and all this fucking bullshit. When these guys are the ones that are the woke mob, these are the ones that attack. These are the ones that contact wives. Fuck off with that. You're only calling us grifters because it hurts your feelings that we're calling out your stuff and we're not allowing you guys to control the narrative anymore. This is a good sign of things to come, guys. So, Minimal Effort Gaming announced this on their website and on Twitter while I was streaming last night. So, what a nice birthday gift to have. I was streaming my birthday stream, so this came up and I just didn't get to talk about it. By the way, there's still time for late birthday presents if you guys want to send me a dono. I'm just joking. Anyways, you can see that the Australian affiliates for Vice, Gizmodo, Refinery 29, Kotaku, and Lifehacker will no longer publish in Australia. That this is part of a plan to restructure and cut costs for the Australian-based Pedestrian Group, with dozens of jobs getting slashed in the process. So Ben Grubb also dropped this out on Twitter last night. And yeah, definitely not a surprise, guys. This is not a surprise. We've seen the state of gaming journalism happen, and it's been trending on Twitter all day. A lot of people are fucking just roasting it. You see right here, TX Toby says good. A lot of people are roasting it. Now, I'm not in the favor of people losing their jobs, but what I am in a favor is people being held accountable, which is why, even though this isn't Kotaku United States and this is Kotaku Australia, it's a sign of things to come because these guys have been doing everything but writing about video games. They hate me. They hate you. At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. They want to write articles that are more focused on woke agendas than actual about video games. They want Kotaku to be their personal blog. I mean, for God's sakes, Mercante's Elden Ring DLC review was more about her being a brave, courageous person stepping up to 4 months of endless targeted harassment instead of actually writing about the fucking video game. Right? And then not to mention all of her other friends and all her other, I guess, affiliates that are just focused on shutting down criticism instead of actually working on video games. So this is not surprising. With that said, I'm sure that there's actual good people that worked for some of these companies, and it's unfortunate that they are losing their jobs. Hopefully they will land on their feet. Hopefully they'll be back and better than ever. But if Kotaku wasn't a mess, they wouldn't be a target in this whole situation, is the thing to think about. If they actually did their job, if they weren't an actual dying franchise that was focused on attacking YouTubers because they're making videos about them, they wouldn't be in this situation. They would be a company that they held on to. But business is business, and these wokies hate capitalism. So guess what? Karma's a bitch. It really is. So one of the people that is getting fired is the managing manager at Kotaku Australia, David Smith, not related to Davey Boy Smith. He put, folks, I have some sad news to share. Today's the story of Kotaku Australia come to a sad and abrupt end. It has been one of the great joys of my life to wake up every day and run a site I love with all my heart. To all my comrades at Pedestrian Group, I love you. I've never worked with better or more talented souls in all my life. To the readers, thank you for showing up every single day, even the wingers in the comments. Of course, you can't just have a proper goodbye. You have to try to throw a passive-aggressive comment at the people that you can't stand, that call out your message, the grifters. Did continue on. He said, I've loved this job. We're the second highest read site in the group after PTV, and we still had so much we wanted to do. The plans I had were just getting started, alas. I'll be taking a break for a bit now, but know that it's been a pleasure and an honor to serve you. So, again, I'm not a fan of people losing their jobs, but when you're basically doing and saying a lot of unhinged shit and attacking gamers, you're kind of asking for karma to hit you because you're doing everything but your fucking job at this point. Now, this individual, David Smith, not too long ago, was actually in favor for banning people on games for being toxic male gamers. So I know this is a divisive topic and everything right here, but just look at the vitriol that these guys have towards anything that's toxic masculinity. Keep in mind that video game speak and talking shit and, you know, chats on a game, that's part of it. Does it make it right if it goes into real creepy, bad, violent behavior? Absolutely not. No swatting, no doxing, none of that. But shit talking stuff that's labeled as toxic, I can't jive with that. But this was something that David put out a while ago. Ban guys like this for life. I don't give a shit. Hardware ban them and ban them for life. Men have to start speaking up when we hear this shit in game or nothing will ever improve. Lead by example. And this was something a while back by Taylor Morgan. We'll take a quick little gander at it. I know some people might get triggered by it. Let's just watch.
Yappa. You are literally just fucking all talk, bro.
Oh, be honest with me. Do you know what rape feels like?
No, I don't actually.
Well, do you want to know?
Are you saying you're gonna rape me?
Because you're heading on the right path right now.
Are you saying you're gonna rape me?
You're going on the right path for it.
Is that what you're saying?
It's not rape if I like it. Is it now? Hectic, oh.
Now, I get it. Joking about rape, stuff like that. Obviously, I think it's come out since then that this person's just a clout chaser that's trying to get attention for everything. Yeah, rape jokes are not funny at 110%. But you can't tell me that if we look into a deeper context of stuff, that some people are just going a bit overboard when they come to shit talk online and whether people should be banned or not. So that's something that he recently did a call to action for. And you can see people are saying, don't you have game guides to be writing for? Get a load of this simp. You know, they could have just muted him. So the majority of gamers are like, dude, you're just being a fucking snowflake about it. Hardware ban, how's that going to work? PCs are entirely built with custom parts. IP ban as far as these companies go. But even then, that could be circumvented. Then again, I don't expect anything rational from a Kotaku journalist. You see what I'm saying? Like everybody over here saying, end Kotaku, pick me, White Knight, maybe write a guide on how to use the mute function. You know, people are just, she's not going to sleep with you. People just flaming him, right? So while I do see the point, I guess the execution's not there when it comes to these people. So he was one of the individuals that got fired. And it's sad to see this stuff happening, but then again, a lot of these people just ask for it. And like I said, there's probably a lot of good people that work for these companies that have to look for new employment, which I hope they will land on their feet. Seeing Kotaku go down like this, I think is a step in the right direction that could go to bigger paths, that Kotaku over here in the United States could face some restructuring too. Because if you think about it, Kotaku's been at war with gamers at this point. If you think about the beginning of the Sweet Baby Inc. controversy where Alyssa Mercante wrote that article about Sweet Baby Inc. not being what you guys think it is and basically just defending them. It was like a damage control piece after Chris Kindred called for Sweet Baby Inc. Detected to be shut down and censored, which not long ago, Chris Kindred also contacted Smash JT's former place of employment to try to cancel him. Nick Calandra and John Phipps actually wrote a smear campaign that I was some pedo that didn't belong, putting his hands on children because I run summer camp classes, and they tried to get me to take my video down when I called them out on their fake lawyer about it and all this other nonsense because my job was contacted. These guys go beyond the professional boundaries. They go beyond private boundaries. They go beyond good taste. Somebody giving you criticism on your behavior, that's a YouTube channel. That's YouTube. Your profession is a games journalist, and you are choosing to do stuff that is affecting your proper and professional conduct of being a games journalist, because you're still representing Kotaku with all of your actions. I don't represent Kotaku. I represent myself. Smash JT represents himself. Hypnotic represents himself. But these guys can't take it. They can't take being called out. And this article just fucking points it out. You can even see back to just recently when Alyssa Mercante had her lashing out at the, I guess, Giant Bomb Summer Games couch event, saying Alyssa Mercante equals Frost 2.0. Just a reminder that this smug, narcissistic bitch is 100% indicative of the types of freaks, feminists, and weirdos that compromise the entirety of the activists who make up the modern video game industry, and they hate most of us old school gamers. And yeah, remember this?
People in the industry to be a little bit louder about people being mean to other people, and maybe say it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Maybe say we don't want you around if you're going to be a cunt
Yeah.
and hateful, and that the games industry is diverse naturally, not because anyone's making them be diverse, because the world is diverse, you stupid motherfucker.
Oh, such a good
And if you
paragon
have
of
a
virtue
problem
here,
with that,
guys.
come fight me physically, bitch.
Has anyone taken you up on that yet?
No, because they're all pussies.
Yep.
They're all pussies. Well, remember, Vera Dark answered the call. She ghosted it because she has no actual follow through with this. She was hoping toxic male gamers would threaten her. That's what it was. So these people, and I can't imagine being on the side that thinks somebody like her is right. That just boggles my brain. Even if you hate Smash JT, to be so blind with your hatred of Smash or myself or whoever, to be like, hey, let's side with that person. Ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Now, this whole thing with Kotaku is just amazing right now because Alyssa Mercante is throwing a shit fit. And I saw it called out by Master of the TDS saying, Alyssa's having a bit of a meltdown over Kotaku Australia shutting down. And let's look at this because she's literally attacking and blaming YouTube grifters for this. And you got to love this. So you can see, she says, you have no idea what journalism is. Your websites look like they're from 2001. They're riddled with typos. You use yourselves as a source for stories. You have an internet connection and a webcam and think you have something worthy to say. You don't. We could set my Nana up with a Razer Keo in her care home and she'd make more coherent shit. So she's just basically saying nobody's opinion matters because they're not journalists, according to her. Only her opinion matters, guys. That's why she throws a shit fit about people making videos about her behavior. That's why Nick Calandra throws shit fits about people making videos about his behavior. That's why all of Kotaku can't take criticism. This is journalist right here. They think that just because you don't work for a woke website, that you're not a political activist like them, that your opinion doesn't matter. No. Everybody has a right to a platform. Everybody has a right, whether they have a webcam, an internet connection, whatever, to come out and talk. Free speech. This is somebody that's a journalist. They should be an advocate for free speech. But if it doesn't continue the woke agenda that she believes in, she's against it. That's what it comes down to. These guys don't know what free speech is, and it's sad that they control the narrative with journalism. But that's why Kotaku Australia shutting down today is such a good fucking sign. Such a good fucking sign. And you see she continues to go, it's a shame that private equity and Google have gutted legacy media sites and the stupidest, cruelest people in the world are rushing in to fill the gaps. Thank you. I will gladly fill that gap, Alyssa Mercante. I will gladly fill that gap because it pains you so goddamn much. So goddamn much that you're being called out on your behavior. It pains you so much that this is actually trending, and these guys think they're on the right side of everything when you're not. You're absolutely not. You guys represent a minimum of angry, offended people when most of the majority don't give a fuck about woke and anti-woke. There's not even, that doesn't even exist. It's woke and normal. People like me, we called out because of a variety of reasons, which I'll get into because I made a banger fucking tweet explaining it. But you can see right here, Savvy Artist basically said, I didn't even know that there was a Australia branch of Kotaku. If Kotaku had something worth saying, then they wouldn't be struggling with views. When was the last time she did anything investigative or postulated a question? Oh, never. She just blogs. Anyway, she's angry and lashing out. The signs of stability, which that's nail on the fucking head right here. And other places have covered it. Park Place wrote a banger fucking article covering all of this situation as well. If you guys want to go and check it out. They always do a great job covering all the situation. And basically, they said that according to a data tracking website, Simulator Web, Kotaku Australia was only generating 1 million page views a month. In comparison, the main Kotaku website does 8 to 9 million page views a month. Kotaku's owned by Geo Media, and the company has been shedding its websites over the last year. Most recently, in March, it sold Gizmodo to European company Kelops. In April, it sold The Onion to Jeff Lawson. It also previously sold the AV Club to Pace Magazine. Pace Magazine had previously acquired Jezebel after Geo Media shut the site down last year. So they've been restructuring and moving stuff that they don't see as a valuable asset. And guess what? Kotaku has been in trouble for quite some time, and only these wokies are denying it. Smash JT also made a pretty banger article as well on his website if you want to check it out. These people are in trouble. These people are in trouble, and hopefully this is a new step in the right direction for games journalism. Now, I wanted to end this video with my quote that I said that I think is a pretty good fucking banger, and it's basically about my feelings of how everything is here. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. And this is my end thoughts of everything with the Kotaku Australia situation. I put, the left uses grifter to label anyone outside their echo chamber like they do with racist. Being anti-woke leaves you open to the woke mob trying to cancel you. Gamers aren't mad at minorities, just bad writing and woke politics. DEI is the real scam ruining games. DEI is ruining games by forcing in diversity over quality, leading to poor storytelling and flat characters. It prioritizes agendas over fun and creativity. Speaking out is risky and costly, but it's the right thing to do. It's only a grift because it hurts the wokies' feelings. Unlike the woke mob, most gamers welcome diverse ideas naturally, not when pushed by consulting firms and activists. No one wants agendas forced into their entertainment. These people will counsel you for not agreeing, unlike normal folks. That's why I call it out. It's not a grift. I think I hit the nail on the head on that. That's the main difference. Normal people don't want wokeness shoved into their entertainment. We will embrace diversity if it happens naturally, but it doesn't. That's why consulting companies like Sweet Baby Inc. are out there. That's why you have activists like Alyssa Mercante out there trying to force feed articles to us. And if we go against either one, guys, they will label you as a grifter, especially if you make content against it. It's a grift, it's fake outrage, and it doesn't belong on the internet because it's hateful according to them. Normal folks can agree to disagree. Normal folks will not cancel you just because you don't agree with them. That's called an echo chamber, and that's why sites like Kotaku Australia are being shut down, because it's echo chambers that don't add any substance, any real, I guess, conversation about video games. And look at all the people they employ. They're on Smash's Kotaku Detected. Look at all the things that these people have done and allegedly done, and you could see that their behavior goes far beyond the professional scope of being a journalist. These people are activists. They want to cancel you if you don't agree with them. And that's why I'm happy that Kotaku Australia is shutting down. And I'm hopeful that this continues to send gaming journalism in a positive and new path that will make some good changes, such as Kotaku United States also facing restructuring. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you on the next one.